All right, welcome in, fire signs. So we are looking at Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We're going to take a look at your 2025 year by quarter. It's the year of the snake. That's why I've got the snake here. So welcome in, fire signs. So calling in the guides and guardians for fire that are watching this video, that follow me, that are subscribed to the channel, looking at their year ahead. So welcome in, fire signs. So I thought we would pull an Archangel Raphael healing card for each quarter, and then we'll pull some tarot and dive in a little deeper. What do our fire signs need to know? What is the main theme, dominant energy of quarter one? So quarter one, quarter two, quarter three, quarter four. All right, so first quarter, what are we looking at? It says massage. Dear Archangel Raphael, please help me know that I deserve to receive massages and other self-care treatments. So a focus on, I wanted to say your health, but this feels more like a focus on what do you need? What do you need? What does your body need? How can you lift yourself up? This feels like also being open to receive, I think, would be the bigger message here. Allow help from others. It's okay to ask for help, allow for help, be open to receive. This feels kind of difficult for fire signs. It feels choppy. I don't know why. Do you guys need help and you're just not asking for help? Is that the problem here? Ask for help, first quarter. Let's go ahead and pull 3 cards and get further clarifications. But this is focusing on you, focusing on your health and well-being. And if there's an area of life that you need help with, ask for help. So let's go ahead and pull 3 cards. What do our fire signs need to know? First quarter. Whoops, that felt weird. Let's not do that. Wow, it's like even the cards feel really sticky and stiff. We've got 3 of Wands. We've got the Magician. And we've got the 4 of Swords. So let's see what's going on here. Yeah, it's like, feels like nothing is like falling into place here. Okay, so the 3 of Wands. And you know what this feels like? So the 3 of Wands talks about expansion, travel, growth, teamwork. This talks about having a plan. So you've already got the plan. You know what you want to do. You know what you want to go for. But it's not coming together. That's what this feels like. It feels like you know exactly what you want to do, how you want to do it, but it's not coming together. Despite what you try, it's the energy just isn't right. It's not that what you're trying to do or bring in isn't right, just the energy isn't right. We've got the Magician card right in the middle, which I really love. So the Magician talks about you having everything you need. You have the knowledge, you have the know-how, you have the resources, but it feels like, especially if this is a new project you're trying to get started, just the energy isn't right. So pay attention to that first quarter. If it feels choppy, if things aren't falling into place, let it be. It doesn't, just set it aside for the time being. I do feel like it will work out, but just not the first quarter. The advice here is the 4 of Swords. Take a break. Going back to the massage. This is taking a break, rest, recovery, and maybe the problem is your physical health isn't as great as it could be. Maybe your energy levels are too low. Rest, recovery, first quarter. Don't take a lot of action. Focus on your health, focus on your recovery, rest, relax, let people treat you to some fun things, and take it easy first quarter. I think you don't, if you are trying to launch a project or something first quarter, you're going to get very frustrated. So just don't do that. Take it easy. Second quarter, we have divine intervention. The card says, Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for being with insert name here and for helping with insert situation there. I have faith in divine intervention and I fully accept your guidance now. So second quarter, it, that feels like a good time to launch the project or to start the new thing that you want to bring in. The universe is on your side. You have divine intervention, but faith is needed. So I do feel like for some, your faith could be tested. Stay positive, stay optimistic, have faith, trust in the universe, trust that the universe has your back because it does. All right, what else is going on? Second quarter for fire signs. What else is going on? Whoops. We've got the Eight of Swords. It's a pretty card. Eight of Swords. Six of Cups. Eight of Pentacles. Someone, I can't remember what element, one of the other groups, maybe it was air signs, had similar cards. So divine intervention, second quarter. So we've got the Eight of Swords coming in. If you're trying to embark on, maybe we'll look. It does feel like there are people out there, fire signs out there, that want to launch a new project or something this year. At the very end, we'll see what quarter would be best for that. I don't know that the second quarter is going to be a great time for it either. We got the Eight of Swords here. This is you not really trusting yourself. It's self-imposed restrictions. This feels like the energy of feeling really defeated, but it's almost like you're trying to talk yourself out of something, or you're telling yourself you're not worthy of something, or just nothing ever goes your way. It's a little bit of victim energy here coming in second quarter. Yeah, second quarter, it feels a little melancholy. I guess that's why the message is there is divine intervention. Trust the process. Have faith. We've got the Six of Cups here. This is going down memory lane. This could be things coming up from your past, and maybe that's why you're doubting things. Maybe you're looking at past patterns and your ego is convincing you that you can't do something, or every time you've tried to do that thing, it's always failed. It's that type of energy. We've got the Six of Cups here. So something coming up from the past and is coming up to be looked at and healed because you're ready to look at it. It could just be mindful of feeling depressed, I would say, that the second quarter. But a lot of this is self-imposed. This isn't the truth. This is you imposing these feelings and restrictions on yourself. We have the Eight of Pentacles, and I feel like that's the advice that's coming in here for you guys. So the Eight of Pentacles, this is having a routine, sticking to your routine. Routine is going to be really important second quarter. Have a solid foundation, have a routine, and stick to that. I like this card too because it's a good card as far as work and career goes. So that feels like that's working really well for you guys. So second quarter, just hang in there. Things are going to improve. Have faith, and have a good routine. And just be mindful that you might be feeling a little down second quarter. temporary. Third quarter, who else got this one? Children. So third quarter, children are definitely going to be highlighted, whether this is your children, maybe you are having children, getting pregnant, taking care of children, teaching children. Children are very prominent third quarter. And the card says, Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for helping me to help children. Let's see what else is going on here. So 3 cards. So we're in the summer, third quarter, July, August, September. I've got another cat in here. If you watch the water signs, Maggie sat on the table almost the entire time. So 3 cards looking at the third quarter. What do we need to know about children? We've got the Page of Cups, 10 of Swords, 2 of Wands. Man, the 2 of Wands have came up a lot. So Page of Cups, there's an energy here of being a mentor. So being a mentor, being a teacher, being an emotional support person for someone in your life, maybe a child. But I really like that we've got the Page of Cups coming in here, third quarter. So the Page of Cups talks about new love, playfulness, a happy surprise. It's good news coming in. So it feels like a shift of energy third quarter for fire signs, which is great. We're going into Leo season here in the third quarter. So Page of Cups, it's a shift in energy for sure. So new love, new energy. It feels like new enthusiasm coming in, emotional support coming in. You're going to feel more supported come third quarter. We've got the 10 of Swords. So if the first part of the year was a little rough, a little rocky, things are going to improve third quarter. So 10 of Swords talks about things looking up. There's an improvement here. This is the light at the end of the tunnel. So if it's been a little choppy, things are looking up third quarter. I like this. So 2 of Wands. We have some fire energy coming in. This is planning for the future. So this, going into the third quarter, this might be a good time to consider launching or preparing to launch or begin that endeavor that you wanted to bring in at the beginning of the year. But 2 of Wands, you're preparing for your future. You're looking ahead. It's feeling very optimistic. You're making new choices. Maybe you've decided to go in a different direction, but planning ahead. I like that we have the 2 of Wands. I like that we have some fire energy coming in third quarter. You guys will have to let me know how children fit into all of that. Maybe you're planning to have children. Maybe that's something that is coming up. But children definitely are prominent third quarter. Page of Cups, that's childlike energy as well. Okay, so fourth quarter acceptance. The card says, Dear God and Archangel Raphael, please help me to accept that everything is going in the right direction. It does feel like a year where for fire signs, maybe things just aren't going the way that you planned on them going. But that doesn't mean that it's wrong, bad, or that there's anything wrong with you, because there isn't. Maybe the universe just has different plans for you guys. But I like that energy of acceptance. I love that energy. Acceptance, if you can be in a place of acceptance, things open up. The world opens up. You're open to receive. I also feel like you're more receptive to information and divine inspiration too. So 3 cards looking at third or fourth quarter for fire signs. Fourth quarter for fire signs. What do we need to know about acceptance? It does feel like for some of you, you guys are being directed in a new direction. I would be surprised if a lot of you decide to move or change careers. It feels like some pretty big shifts coming in for fire signs, and probably things you didn't see coming. All right, so 3 cards looking at fourth quarter. Whoops, I didn't like that. Looking at same thing. It's funny because I said I didn't like that. So it feels like a year of, yeah, maybe you guys just aren't getting your way this year, and you don't like it, and that's okay. Yeah, so whatever's going on here, it definitely comes to a head at the end of the year, and I feel like that's why we've got the card of acceptance here. We're looking at fourth quarter. It's 10 of Wands. This is total burnout. This is feeling very frustrated. I think the key to this year for fire signs is go with the flow, be as flexible as possible. Understand that you can't force things to work your way. Just ride the waves this year. And I feel like if you do that, you're not going to feel burned out at the end of the year. I feel like the fire signs that are going to feel burned out are the ones that are trying to force their will on the universe. That's not going to work this year. So just be mindful of that throughout the year. You can't force things to happen. We've got the 4 of Pentacles here right in the middle, which I do. I like this card for some. Okay, 4 of Pentacles, I like it because it talks about financial stability. It talks about you have money. So that's good. But it's like really wanting to control everything. It's wanting to control the outcomes of things. It's wanting to control other people. It can be very possessive. It's a very closed off energy. So we don't have control. I mean, really, we have control over our responses to things, but we don't have control. And I feel like this year the universe is going to show you that you don't need to be in control of everything. It's okay. Hand the reins over to the universe. Let the universe take the wheel for a little bit. Just be very mindful of trying to control things. This is have acceptance for the way things are. That doesn't mean that you necessarily have to like it, but it's what's happening. So trying to go against what is, you're just going to be spinning your wheels. I do feel like come December, you're going to feel more grounded. Things feel like they get back on track come December. I think it's interesting. It looks like there's a lot of fire back here, a lot of red energy. It feels like if you were feeling really out of control, feeling really burned out, that does subside towards the end of the year. And we're ending the year with a beautiful card. We've got the King of Pentacles, which talks about wealth, generosity, being a leader, being a wise investor, taking responsibility for your life, but also having all of your physical needs met. So I really like that. I do feel like you're going to feel much more grounded. The end of the year, it's going to be kind of a weird year for fire signs. It looks like not bad, nothing wrong here. I think it's going to teach you a really great lesson on going with the flow, riding the wave, realizing that you know what I feel like the lesson of the year is for fire signs is receiving, how to receive, being open to receive, letting others help you, and knowing that you don't have to be the one running the show or being in control of everything. And honestly, that should really, if you allow it to, that can be a huge burden lifted off your shoulders. So blessings, fire signs, on your year ahead. If you'd like a personal look at your year ahead, please book a year reading. Please book a 1 hour reading. We can go through each month of the year. So blessings on your year, fire signs. Take care, and we'll talk to you soon.